Okay, guys. Again, good morning. Today, inshallah, we'll take the distributive property page 305, lesson 6. So prepare your books there and just pay attention here. Now, if you remember, guys, we took something, we call it order of operations. Order of operations. Now, remember we did something like this, 3 with a bracket, and inside the bracket, let's say 7 plus 5, for example. In order of operations, we said this is here means multiplication. Here, it's multiplication. So we have multiplication and parentheses, and we said that we do the parentheses, then we multiply. We do the parentheses first. So it will be 3 multiply the parentheses is a 12, which is 36. So we do a number multiply by bracket by order of operations. But today we will do it using the distributive property. The distributive property, another way to solve this issue, another way to solve this problem. Now in the distributive property, we have something like a number, let's call it A, multiplied by a bracket. A number, let's call it A, multiplied by parentheses. And inside the parentheses, we have another 2 terms like B plus C. This is formula. How we deal with this, guys? Now the distributive property said or says, here we have multiply always. Always multiply, not add, not subtract, not divide, not add, not subtract, not divide, only multiply. But we don't write the multiplication sign here. We said that many times, don't forget it. Now, how we deal with this, guys? We distribute from the word distributive, we distribute the outside number by multiplication with the inside terms. So it will be A multiply B and A multiply C. A multiply B and A multiply C. A multiply B plus, because we have plus here, comes down. A multiply C. A bracket, parentheses, whatever, B plus C. We say A multiply B plus A multiply C. We distribute the outsider on the insider terms by multiplication. Now, if here addition, it will be addition down. If here subtraction, it will be subtraction down. Let's go back to this example and apply it. We say 3 multiply 7, 3 multiply 7 plus 3 multiply 5, 3 multiply 5. I distribute the 3 on 7 and 5. So this is equal. We do multiply, then we add. Order of operations, 21 plus 15, which is 36. So in this issue, guys, here, in this problems, here we have numerical expressions, numerical. So you can add, then multiply, order of operations, or you can distribute. You can distribute 3 times 7 plus 3 times 5. It's up to you. And this is not our problem for today. Our problem, we will deal with algebraic expressions. But this is to clarify the idea for you, that's all. This is our formula here, guys. This is what we will follow in distributing. This is what we will follow in distributing. For example, if I want to do, for example, 7 multiply parentheses, and inside the parentheses, I have y plus 8. Y plus 8. Now, I didn't know the value of y. We said y is a variable, unknown number. So I cannot do this. I cannot say 7 plus 5, then multiply, because I don't know the value of y. At this case, I need to apply the distributive property only. 7 multiply y plus 7 multiply 8, which is equal to 7 multiply y. We write it, we know that, 7y. Don't write 7 multiply y. Don't write that. 7 multiply y is 7y. The plus comes down. 7 multiply 8 is 56. So 7 multiply the bracket equal this. You will tell me, Mr. Can we do more? No, we cannot do more. This is 7y, this is 56. They are unlike terms. We cannot add them. I don't know the value of y. So this is the final answer for it. For example, if I have 3 multiply t plus 8, 3 multiply t plus 7. This 4, 3 multiply bracket, parenthesis, t plus 7. How I'll do this? I will distribute the 3 on the terms inside the parenthesis. It will be 3 multiply t, 3t. 3 multiply t, 3t, plus 3 multiply 9, 27. Only. 3 multiply t, 3t. Do not write 3 multiply t like this. No. 3t directly. 3 multiply 9, 27. And the brackets, gone. This is the idea of how to deal with the distributive property. The distributive property. Now, okay, Ahmed Bardawil, yes.
Mr. I forget my question.
You forget your question? Ahmed. طب خليك وين رحت تعال. Come here, اطلع. Put your hand يا أحمد. بطل. طيب أحمد.
Yes.
Look يا أحمد.
Yes.
This we call it distributive, okay?
Okay.
3 multiply t, 3t. 3 multiply 9, how much?
27.
27. And the addition comes down, okay?
Okay.
But go to example 1, guys. Let's go to example 1 together with Ahmed Bardawil. Yalla. Example 1 now, we have 307, all of you. Example 1, page 307. Please go with Ahmed there. Yalla. Read ya Ahmed.
Use the distributive property to expand to open brackets x plus 3.
Hello. This word, guys, expand. Focus on this word and don't forget it in our next exam. Don't forget that. Expand means to distribute, to find the answer, to multiply the 2 with the bracket, to apply the distributive property, which we did here, and this is the formula of it. Now, how we distribute, guys? Tell me, Ahmed, what I will do? Equal?
It is equal to x plus 2. It is 2x plus 6.
Mumtaz. 2 multiply x, 2 multiply x, 2x.
We don't write the multiply sign.
2 multiply x, 2x. Plus comes down. 2 multiply 3, 6. Yes. That's all. That's all. This is the expanding. Expand. Don't forget this word. When I say expand and I gave you something like this, please do it like this. Like simplifying. Like simplifying. This is example 1. Let's go down to the check. Let's go down to the check below the example. We have a check, guys. Let's go with Mu'ad.
Yes.
Read it, Mu'ad. We have check under the example.
Use the distributive property to expand 8x plus 3.
Read it again. What is it?
8 parentheses x plus 3.
8. Multiply the parentheses, and inside it we have x plus 3. Let's expand this. Yalla.
We will multiply x plus 3.
يلا شو اكتب؟
8x plus 3.
8x plus 3. ممتاز يا معاذ. Stay with me. Stay with me. معاذ said 8 multiply x 8x plus 3. ممتاز يا معاذ. خليك معي. خليك معي. بدر. بدر. عمر علاء.
Mister, can you hear me?
Yes, mister, it's wrong, mister.
Yeah, it's
طيب
wrong.
wait يا عمر. بدر, are you with me?
Yes,
Wait
yes.
يا عمر. Because I choose Badr before. Badr, is it correct?
No,
Why?
because you shouldn't write plus 3. You should multiply 8 by 3.
Muad, are you with me, Muad? What's your mistake? Tell me.
I didn't.
Muad,
Yes,
tell me, what's your mistake, Habibi?
I forgot to multiply.
You forgot to multiply. You multiplied 8 with x, 8x. Then you put 3. You need to multiply with all, ya mister. Got it? What's the answer here should be?
8x plus 24.
24. Mumtaz. So 8 multiply x, 8x plus comes down. Don't forget the plus. Don't put it like this. What's this? This is not math. This is كبسة. ما فيش هذا مش math هذا. E plus like this, but equal. Don't forget these things. 8 times x, 8x. 8 multiply 3, 24. Copy the check, guys, please. Copy the check, guys. شباب اللي عنده اولاد صغار حواليه يعني يشيلهم. الله يسعدكم يعني مش منطق. Copy the check, please. This is example 1 and the check. How to deal with a number and a bracket. A number and a bracket or parentheses, whatever. We expand them. We expand. This we call it expanding. Don't forget that. Don't forget this word. Expand, huh? Fine. Now let's move to the next idea. Before I move, guys, I want you, please, all of you, remove your hands. All of you, please. All of you guys, remove your hands, please. All of you, remove your hands, I said. يعني لازم أعيد الكلمة 7 مرات لحتى تستوعبوا. عمر مدور، ها. هات يا عمر. شالها هلا.
لا يا استاذ والله كنت هلا بفكرها
لازم يا عمر ندور. اعيد الكلمه 18 مره بطلوا 7. 18 مره.
I think that it is lower hand.
خلاص يا عمر خلاص enough. ديجي نرفز. Now if you don't understand the distributive probability, how to deal with these things, put your hand before I continue. If you don't understand these things, put your hand before I continue. It's recording, guys. حفرجي لأهاليكم هذا. هيني بسأل. مش فاهم اسأل. No one. Good. Let's move now to the next idea. Example 2. Now, example 2, guys, it has a different idea. It has a different idea. Now, before I go to example 2, I want you to do something here, or to follow me with something here. Look here, guys. The mixed number, which is, for example, 3 and 2 over 5, we can write it as a 3 plus 2 over 5. 3 plus 2 over 5, it's a 3 and over 5. They are the same. They are the same. For example, 1.5, it is 1 plus half. How much 1 plus half? 1.5. For example, 2 and 7 over 8. It is 2 plus 7 over 8. Okay? So 2 plus 7 over 8, it is 2 and 7 over 8. Now we'll use the distributive property. If you remember, guys, how we multiply, for example, 3 multiply 2 and 1 over 4. We did that before, guys. This is over 1 and we turn this to fraction. We say 3 over 1 multiply 10 this to fraction. 4 by 2, 8 plus 1, 9 over 4. Then we multiply up, down, 27 over 4. Then we simplify. We did that before. But today we'll use the distributive property to do it in another way. For example, example 2, we want to multiply 8 multiply 3 and a half. If you see the example, 8 dot 3 and a half, like this. This dot means what? It is not decimal. ما بصيرش number, decimal, mixed number. ما بصير. This dot here, it is multiply. Now how I will deal with it? By using the distributive property. And the title, guys, of your lesson, use this, how to use it. Let's use it here. I will say, look, guys, here, and be careful. 8 multiply, I won't write the multiply. 8 multiply 3 and a half, I will write it as 3 plus half, like this. Again, 8 multiply 3 and a half, it's 8 multiply, don't write anything here. And if you want to write multiply, it's okay, but no need. 3 and a half, I will make it a 3 plus half. Now what I will do, I will apply my distributive property. I'll apply it. Let's apply it here. 8 multiply 3 plus comes down 8 multiply half, like this. 8 multiply 3 plus 8 multiply half. في ناس تلعب بالكاميرا بتشغل فيها وبتسكر فيها وبلشان فيها. يا ابني ترك كل شيء من ايدك وانتبه. وبعدين يعني ترك كل شيء من ايدك وانتبه. مش اطفال انتوا، مش اطفال. Equal. Again, 8 multiply mixed number. We turn the mixed number to be 3 plus half, 3 and a half, 3 plus half in a bracket. Don't forget the brackets. Now we use the distributive property. 8 multiply 3 plus 8 multiply the half. Now 8 multiply 3, it's 24 plus 8 multiply half. Do it mentally. 8 by 1, 8. 1 by 2, 2. 8 over 2 is 4. 24 plus 4 is 28. Now, below the example, we have check. We have check. But here, you can use it as we did before. Turn this to mixed number, then to fraction, then multiply. We can say 8 multiply, this is over 1. And turn this to fraction, 2 by 3, 6 plus 1, 7 over 2. 7 over 2, And multiply up, multiply down, 56 over 2. If you divide, 28. See? But here I'm using the distributive property. Here I'm using the normal way, the ordinary way, the way which we took it before. But if the question wants you to use the distributive property, use this way. Now let's go to the check below this example with Abdul Rahman.
Yes, Mr.
Read.
Sir, I have another question. Can you say it?
Yes, you have what?
Another question. What is you said before you unmute me?
Mister, before a minute ago, I said, if you have questions, put your hands. You didn't put. ولا أنا بطل أشوف يعني.
No,
What's your question? Tell me.
What you say before you unmute me? If we have.
Tell me your question, ya Mister. Tell me your questions. يلا.
Distributive property, I make it like example 2, and if I have what, I make it like example 1.
What?
خلاص
Again?
خلاص I will read question check 2.
Mister, what's your question? الله يسعدك. لا تحكي كثير. Tell me your question. يلا. What's your question?
What you said before you unmute me.
What I say before I mute you?
Yes.
What you? Mister, what's your questions? Tell me, do you understand the board?
Yes, I understand.
خلاص, do you have questions here?
No.
So why you said I have many questions? Where are they?
I understand.
Hello?
I understand.
Yeah, go to the check. Do you have any questions here?
No.
خلاص, يلا, go to the check. Read.
Use the distributive property to find 12 multiply 12 dot 2 and 1 over 4.
This dot means what, Ya Abdul Rahman?
Multiply.
Multiply. This dot means multiply. So read it multiply. Don't read it dot. Read it again. يلا.
Use the distributive property to find 12 multiply 2 and 1 over 4.
Good. So we have 12 multiply or dot whatever 2 and 1 over 4. حلو. Tell me what I will do, ya.
12 and open a bracket.
أيوة.
2 plus 1 over 4.
ممتاز. 2 plus 1 over 4. Then
12 equal 12 multiply 2
أيوة.
plus 12 multiply 1 over 4.
ممتاز.
12 multiply
Then
2 equal 24.
24. And here
12 over 1 equals 3.
يلا 12 by 1 12 guys, down 1 by 4 4, 12 over 4 is a 3. And this guys you can make it outside, don't make it here, make it outside. Say 12 multiply over 4, simplify it outside and put its answer here. This is the main step. Don't make a lot of calculations here so you won't be confused. Here 12 times 1 12, 1 times 4 4, 12 over 4 is 3. Take the 3 and put it here in its place. Then Ya Abdul Rahman.
Plus equal 27.
Equal 27. Excellent boy. So here guys, the 2 and 1 over 4, I make it 2 plus 1 over 4 and make a bracket instead of the multiplication sign. If you make like this guys, this is wrong. This is wrong. Why? Because here the 12 is only multiplied with 2, which is incorrect. I need to multiply the 12 with the whole value, the whole of it. So the parentheses here are very important. Now, after I make them, 12 by 2, 12 by 1 over 4, simplify, the answer is 27. Excellent, Abdul Rahman. Copy, guys, please. Copy the check below example 2. Copy the check, guys, below example 2, please. Now, guys, please don't be confused. Here, I didn't continue. Why? Because I don't know the value of x. This is the final answer. But here, I continue and find the final answer. Why? Because I have numbers. Here I have unknown value, which is x. So just distribute. This is the answer. Here, distribute, find the answer. We have numerical expressions. We have algebraic expressions. So in the algebraic, I just simplify. I cannot do more. Here, I can do more. So this is the idea of how to multiply a number with mixed number depending or using the distributive property. Now let's do more. We have another idea. Let's do it together with Rayyan.
Yes, mister.
Yes, Rayyan. What's your question?
No, I don't have anything. I was.
You wrote beside your name, Mister, I have a question. You wrote it.
No, I was have
Right?
a question about the check, but I know it.
طيب, يلا. Go with me to example 3 now. Do you understand everything, Rayyan?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go to example 3 together.
Okay.
Read.
Use the GCF to factor 45 plus 72.
Hello. Read it again, please.
Use the GCF to factor 45 plus 72.
What is the GCF يا ريان؟
Greatest
شو
common
هذا؟
factor.
Greatest common factor. We took it before, right?
Yes.
Good. Now here, guys, you are not a kids, guys. Don't go and add. يعني هذا الموضوع مش add. Here I need to what? To factor these numbers or this expression. Now leave everything, guys, and please pay attention here so you understand how we factorize this, how we factor this. Means I will make this 45 plus 72 to be something like this. A number with a bracket. Factor means I need to factorize to make this equal a number multiply a bracket. How? By using the greatest common factor. So leave everything and just pay attention here. So for the word use the greatest common factor, I need to find the greatest common factor of 45 and 72. And in the previous lesson, we did that. How to find the greatest common factor. So I will go by side, not here, by side, and find the greatest common factor of the two numbers, 72 and 75, 72 and 45. See? Now, I'll use the three-way, and always use the three-way. I'll use the three-way. We know that before. Give me two numbers, yeah, for the 45. Remember?
Yes, 5 and 9.
Mumtaz. 5 multiply 9. The 5 we cannot do more. The 9 it's a 3 by 3,
3 by
right?
Okay, yes.
We know that. So we do it quickly now because we did it before. The 72,
8 and 9.
8 by 9.
Yes.
In the 8, 2 by 4. The 2 stop. The 4, 2 by 2 and stop, right? The 9, 3 by 3, right?
Yes.
Now how we find our greatest common factor? We said 45 equal the multiplication of circle number. 5 by 3 by 3. You know that, Rayan, right?
It's easy. So
now, let's select the common. We have two groups of common here. We have the 3's common, right?
yes.
Now, what's the GCF?
The GCF
Huh?
81.
لا إله إلا الله. كيف 81 يا ابني؟ كيف؟
9 9 9 9.
9 من وين جبت ال 81 يا ابني؟ من وين؟ من وين اخترعتها ال 81؟ From each common group يا ريان, we take one number. How many times we said that? We take one number. So from this group, take one number. From the second group, take one number, which is what?
9.
Do you understand it?
Take one column.
Do you understand it, Yabni? So the first step, guys, we find the greatest common factor of the numbers. I found it here. Now, after I found the greatest common factor, I will take this 9, see it? And go back to my example. I will take the GCF and go back to my example here. And I will put equal. I will put the 9, which is the GCF, and open bracket. Focus. Again, the one question wants us to factor these numbers using the greatest common factor. So what I did, to use the greatest common factor, I need to find it. So I found it already here by side, and it is 9. So I take the 9 here, put it here, equal, open bracket, multiply here, but we don't write it. Now I will divide each number on the greatest common factor. 45 divided by 9. معايا ريان انت؟ راح ريان. 45 divided by 9 is 5. 45 divided by 9 is 5. We have addition here, put it here. 72 divided by 9 is 8. 72 divided by 9 is 8. That's all. Now, this step, I don't need it in the solution of this idea. You do it by side, find your GCF and put it here and use it. So you put it here, open a bracket, then divide the numbers and find the answers here, write them here, and the addition comes down. Before I go to the check, I will give you another example. Let's say, for example, factor 16 plus 40. 16 plus 40 to use by using the GCF. Look here, guys, I erased it. I don't need it. I just want the answer of it. Now, to use the GCF, how I'll factor these two numbers? I will go by side and find the GCF of the two numbers, 16 and 40, by using the three-way. This is 2 by 8, 2 by 4, 2 by 2, and all of these are circled. Here,